Hello everyone, this is Vinay and my wife Pratiksha. We are basically from Hubli, Karnataka itself, and now settled in Bangalore. And we were planning to construct a house. We already had an existing house, but given our family, we wanted to extend a duplex house on the top. So right from the design phase, one of our requirement to the architects and the builders was always that we wanted an elevator which had, since it was from the first floor, we always wanted a pitless and a safe lift for a house. And that was like a mandatory requirement for a house from the day one.
And I think to add to those, the other requirements that we were also trying to look into was basically having a noise-free, because it was part of our hall, would start from the hall and and run through the entire house. We didn't want any noise or disturbances from the movement of the lift, because we know that it would be used very regularly. So we wanted it to be completely noise-free. And with these requirements, we started off our research looking out at various elevators that are out in the market. Visited met different people in order to understand what kind of products we do have and which fits our requirements. But what we noticed is not all of them were able to check all the checklist that we had at our end as part of the home elevator requirements. Eventually, I think my husband suggested me that he came across Stag Elevators. One thing that was a plus point, or I would say a huge win, was that we do have an experience center, and we actually were able to experience the lift and see how smooth, noiseless, and seeming experience it was.
So many of these big elevators, they were always kind of recommending that we go for a pit, which was not an option for us. And some of the elevators, vendors were suggesting for a hydraulic, again, which was a no for us. Like, we always knew that we didn't wanted a hydraulic from the beginning. And then we stumbled upon from a Google search that Stag Elevators. I contacted Sriram, visited their experience centers, and it has been a very pleasant, experience with Stag Elevators till date.
And I think they are quite professional, every time when we try to contact and reach out for any information or any queries, because it's one of the big investment, part of a big investment as part of our home, and we did not want it to compromise on security, safety, and other requirements. And every minute query or question that we had, I think Sriram had a lot of patience, like walked us through the entire engineering as well, and different products and the certifications that the lift comes with, guaranteeing the safety aspect of it. Because currently in India, for the home elevators, there are no specific rules and regulations that would cater to the safety needs. And with all the imported parts and the certifications from the European country that it comes with, gives us the assurance on the safety aspect of the elevator.
Right from the construction, since we were engaged with Stag Elevators right during the construction itself, they were just a call away, right?
Yeah.
So they visited, made sure that all the measurements that were taken and during the construction, it was as per the designs. Everything was very professional. So they made us so comfortable right from the day one, that this has been our one of the pleasant and also the attraction of our house.
Yeah.
So anybody who comes to our house, the first thing they always look at is our Stag Elevators. So it has been a very good experience, I would say.
Yeah. And another thing that I would have to call out is, after the installation, the kind of communication that goes on, right? You see a professional expertise team member visiting us and detailing on the usage of the lift and all the safety aspects, as to in case of power cutoff, how does the lift operate and what are the other ways. They briefed us through the entire the checklist or the procedures associated with the lift. And also they come up with sometimes suggestions as well. Say for example, with the space that we had, they suggested us that we can still go a little bit beyond in order to have a proper space within the lift to that would value the investment that we are making. Yeah, I think having that entire dialogue and engagement throughout, from the time we were researching to the time it involved in the survey and installation, and post installation providing all the detailed information on the usage, the safety aspects of it. I think it's bang on.
It's been 4 months that we have been using this elevators, and we haven't had any issues with respect to elevators. From a noise standpoint, absolutely no. From the maintenance point of view, we hadn't had any issues as of now. Overall, we are kind of very satisfied and highly recommend anybody looking for home elevators. Stag Elevators is the one that you have to watch out for.